We have finally made it to the end of spooky season. I've defeated all of the villains that have been in my past in this year and this month. Defeated all of them. And now, it's time to burn it all to the ground. Oh no, not again. I guess we have to figure out who's the best. Welcome guys back to yet another video today. It is our final video of Spooky Month. I know I haven't kept my promise of making a video every day, but it's been close, guys. I've been doing pretty good this month. So yeah, the final video, top 10 horror villains of the year. Got 10 right here, and this is my personal opinion, and some I've not seen. I was gonna wait until I see him to see if the villain will be, well, I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember his name. It's just I'm really tired. I'm blanking out. I love the actor though. See if he would be up there, but just didn't have time. So for any horror movies that I have not reviewed, don't expect them to be on the list. So starting at number 10, this is gonna be a hot take. And just saying the villain's good doesn't mean the movie's good. And saying the villain's bad doesn't mean the movie's bad, okay? Number 10, we have The Woman in the Yard. I thought The Woman in the Yard was a pretty cool villain. The idea of what they did with The Woman in the Yard, I found pretty interesting. I think as a villain, it had loads of potential, and they just wasted it in a boring, mediocre movie. I thought that, yeah, the character of The Woman in the Yard is a fun character. It's depression, it's what the mom's feelings are, and I think that's a cool concept of grief and a cool concept that they could have done with this movie. But they just wasted it, like I said, on mediocre slop and a mediocre Blumhouse. But this could have been so good. But yeah, as a villain, I think A Woman in the Yard is really good. Of course, it's not a perfect villain. This year has not been too good on like villains. They've been good on movies, but not villains. You know what I'm saying? Better than 2024 movie wise, but 2024 had better villains, I would say. Yeah, like Art the Clown defeats most of these people, if not all. But Woman in the Yard, dude, it was so wasted. I think the villain, like the synopsis really fits with a horror movie and really fits like it could be a really good movie, like potentially horror movie of the year, but wasted on Blumhouse. So what are your guys' thoughts about Woman in the Yard? I didn't love the movie. I didn't hate it as much as most people. I thought it was okay. I didn't like it was alright. By the way, to make up for yesterday, I'm making a video that's, you've already seen it. It's coming out before this. It's my Welcome to Dairy episode 2 review, because, man. But yeah, welcome, Woman in the Yard. Tell me your thoughts. Do you like The Woman in the Yard? Do you not? Because I personally think it was wasted potential. And at number 9, we have another hot take, because I know a few people that don't like this movie. But the villain, so the mayor from Clown in a Cornfield.
Raid where everyone gathers.
I know. Start the tomatoes. Oh, beer bottles. Ugh. I know. Um, but the mayor, I found a really cool villain. I get why people don't love this movie. I think it's great. I really highly enjoyed Clown in a Cornfield, but my cousin really despises it. And if he's watching, I would like to know why. Like, I know why, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? He said it's because it's cheesy, but like, I guess I don't understand because like, I find a lot of horror movies. Don't show them your butthole. Don't, Batman. Batman. Cat. Sorry, by the way. Come on right here. You're gonna help me talk about Clown in a Cornfield. He hates this. So yeah, Clown in a Cornfield I thought was a really good movie. By the way, no hate. If my cousin's actually watching this, I'm not like hating on your opinion. I just wanted to watch because I find a lot of those types of movie slashers cheesy. Like Hard Eyes, I thought was cheesy. I really liked that movie, and Hell of a Summer was cheesy, and that movie sucked. You know, but The Mayor I thought was a really good. I thought just like the city being the villain, kind of, in my opinion, did what The Strangers wanted to do, like The Strangers Chapter 2. I haven't seen it yet. You gotta see it next month. I think it's what they were trying to do, but failed at that attempt. But I think this worked really well, the city being the villains. And I think the mayor reveal and the mayor just being a psychopath is really cool. I just don't like how he dies, but that's about it. I thought this was a great villain. And I would say, again, wasted potential because he's not in a big portion of the movie. He's like in like the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. So yeah, 9, The Mayor from Clown in a Cornfield. And at number 8, the beer bottles are still gonna come. Peter Pan from Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
Wow. Who wants to come to Neverland with me?
I know, it sounds dumb, but trust me, watch the movie and form an opinion for yourself, and don't look on articles and take their opinions, because Peter Pan, the villain in Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, is really good. And I'm not even gonna say this. People aren't gonna think I'm telling the truth. They're gonna watch it. No, they're not gonna watch it, and they're gonna be like, I don't know what this kid was talking about. I'm never gonna watch that movie. The movie's good. It's good. I just rewatched it with my brother because he just saw it, and he liked it. I've not met a single person that I've shown 2 people the movie, and they both really liked it. And like, that's what I don't understand about people. They don't put like, they just see that's Peter Pan and see that's supposed to be dumb fun and just make that not what they're going in to watch. They're going into it thinking it's going to be The Godfather. But it's still not dumb fun. It's a very dark horror movie, but I really enjoyed it. Easily the best in the Poohverse. I'm putting that over Bambi. I'm putting that over both Winnie the Poohs. Easily. I think Peter Pan is a great villain, and he has a lot of creepy moments, and they set it up perfectly for him to not die. He's going to come back. He's not dead. And I'm really happy for that because the actor who played it, I don't remember his name, he did a phenomenal job at playing a psychopath. Like, this whole movie is pretty good, but the Peter Pan really carries this movie, and it's real, like, it's good, dude. It's real good. What is he doing? But yeah, dude, But yeah. Number 8, Peter Pan. And number 7, the beer bottles are gonna stop because you gotta agree with me on this one. Mama from Coochie Coochie Coo, shut up. From VHS Halloween.
He's looking at me. Oh my god.
VHS Halloween gave us a lot of cool villains. And this is not my favorite. I have another VHS Halloween villain on here. That's spoilers. You don't know who it's going to be and where they're placed. That's going to be a beer bottle one. But Mama is the one from the first tape, Coochie Coochie Coo. Don't laugh. I just think it's a really cool villain. Watch the movie and it's crazy. Like, I'm counting the babies. So basically what Mama does is locks people in their house, locks bad kids in their house, makes them drink milk by making them see all these gross things and turning them into babies. Really weird, but dude, the villain is awesome. Well, I still recommend VHS Beyond. Well, yeah, I recommend VHS Beyond. I still really recommend VHS Halloween. I don't know, because my cousin texted me the same I was talking about. He texted me asking if I liked it. I said, yeah, I don't know what he thought about it. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. And yeah, that first tape is arguably one of my favorites. I thought that was a really good one. But the villain is so cool. Really enjoyed Mama from VHS Halloween, from Coochie Coochie Coo. Don't. And she's really creepy, dude. Like, she has an 8-pack of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Mama, really cool. Sorry, technical difficulties. Mama, really good villain. And, really creepy. Like, there's so many scenes that you're just looking at the screen like, what? This is awesome. But yeah, man, thoroughly enjoyed Mama as a villain. And at number 6, we have, I don't remember his name, but the Captain from Dangerous Animals.
Welcome aboard.
This is not going to be a beer bottle one because I know people have to agree with this. The Captain, I don't remember his name, I'm just going to call him the Captain. The Captain from Dangerous Animals is a really, really cool villain. He has so much potential, and that mark is hit. The movie has grown off of me. I still like it, but it's grown off of me as more time has gone on. But the villain in that, as much as you can talk trash about the movie, even though I still, like I said, I enjoy the movie. I can see the problems. I know the problems. You could talk all the smack about the movie, but the Captain, the villain of Dangerous Animals, is awesome. The sharks, sure, whatever. That's not really the villain, because he feeds you to the sharks. He's the villain. And, dude, man, this is a banger of a villain. He is not wasted. He is, like, very powerful for a regular human being. The way he dies is really cool. Kinda. The way he kills people is really cool. Like, overall, him as a villain just, like, really carries this movie. Again, I like it, but, this, like, it would, I'm not gonna say not any other actor could play, because that's a lie. I could see someone else playing it, but, like, without that villain, this movie probably wouldn't have done as well, or been as good. I think this was a really, really good movie, and really, really good villain, and a pretty good movie. I have this above Clown Cornfield for some reason. that's definitely not how it's gonna be by the end of the year. But yeah, number 6, the captain from Dangerous Animals. At number 5, you can call him the white man or the cult guy or whatever, but I'm gonna call him the devil from Sinners.
I would've picked his body, but it wasn't fit to eat, or I'd pick poor Robin Clean.
Big Paul Robin Clayton. Dude. Watching Sinners for the first time is like a dream. It's like, did I really just witness that masterpiece? Because I see how a bunch of people, like I've been seeing people be like, what's your favorite movie of the year, blah, 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 blah. And all of those movies, that most of them I've seen. Like, the only few that I saw people say that I haven't seen are Tron Ares, which, and one other, I don't remember what it was, but people were saying, like, Superman, people were saying, oh, it was, oh gosh, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, the, One Battle After Another. Haven't seen that, but I've been hearing people say Superman, Predator Killers, great movie. But like, I did hear people say Sinners, but I love Superman. But I don't think it comes close to Sinners. I think Sinners is a 10 out of 10 movie. And sorry, I'm just talking about Sinners. The villain in this movie, peak. Like, the whole movie, like the whole first half, somehow was a super entertaining gangster western period piece. And the second half is a horror movie about vampires. And somehow it works perfectly. It mixes perfectly. And both halves make sense. Both halves are like separate movies. And they're both masterpieces. Like, I would see a whole movie of both sides of that. Like, I'm not usually a fan of like westerns or like gangster movies. But like that first half is like some of the most entertaining stuff ever. And this 2 hours goes on like it's nothing. And the villain, okay, finally I'm going to talk about the villain. He is awesome. So you can make the argument that he's not that great of a villain because he doesn't pop in for that long, but at the same time he does. He's in the whole second half of the movie. And basically, for the people that don't know, sorry, I'm gonna make something before this saying that there's spoilers in this video. But for the people that don't know, he is a vampire that infects a bunch of other people that is in the clan. But they never confirm that, but he like infects a bunch of people. He's basically the devil. Well, he is the devil, but that's why I call him the devil. People don't call him that, but his character's the devil. And I really thought that was a really interesting, really fun movie, villain idea, and never make a sequel to Sinners. I've been hearing rumors about that, and then I saw rumors about a cinematic universe. Never even make that a thought. One Sinners movie. Don't make another. Don't make it Creed. Don't. Because Sinners is such a standalone movie, it's not even funny. Like, of course, the post-credit scene sets up for a sequel, but it doesn't need to. All it is just showing that some of the vampires are still alive, but it doesn't set up a sequel. It says there could be a sequel, but it doesn't set it up. But yeah, Sinners, the devil from Sinners, peak horror. And then number 4, I don't remember his name, but this is the VHS Halloween. Bruce Dittman, which is also the owner from Kid Parent. Kid Parent, if you don't know, is known as the most disturbing tape in VHS Halloween. People hate on it. People love it. People hate on VHS Halloween for no reason at all, because it's all forced. Besides, like, the people that it says these movies make them motion sick, completely get that. I don't Yeah, I completely get you. But, like, there's so much forced hate. Like, people are like, oh, worst entry since viral. Oh, this movie's absolute dog. Kid Print sucks. Fun Size sucks. Fun Size is probably the best tape of the entire franchise, and I'm not even, no. One of. Kid Print is also up there, dude. This tape is awesome, dude. I really enjoyed Kid Print. And the villain, if you don't know what the story is, so I'm not even going to explain the story, but basically the villain wins. This is a kidnapping story where you see a lot of gruesome things happen to kids. Like, it's bad. It's known, like, it's highly disturbing, highly unsettling. If you watch this, be aware that that's what you're getting yourself into. It's like the death of a kid from Terrifier, the death of the kid from Terrifier 3, amped up. You know, Terrifier is probably going to do a lot more in the fourth one, which I gotta get myself ready. But, like, it's like a lot, and it's kind of hard to watch. And at the end, the person that's doing it wins. He doesn't die. He doesn't get arrested. Because the main character that we're following gets blamed for it. And he dies and gets arrested, but then dies. Man, like, it's very disturbing, but the villain is really cool, dude. He's creepy. Like, it's like, oh, he's like, at the end, he's like, oh, never knew this guy actually did this stuff. Sad to see what serial killers are like. Well, that's not what he says, but something along those lines. It's like, he's really cool, and I would recommend watching Kid Print, but make sure you know that you're about to be like, yeah, I'm saying. So yeah. Number 4, the owner from Kid Print / Bruce Denton. And number 3, this is gonna be a shock for some people, because you might think he's my number 1. Oh, The Grabber.
When you die in a dream, it's time to find out.
The Grabber. That is the saying of the month. The Grabber. But I'm not going to say take off your pants as the saying of the month, because I got that from Corey Kenshin. I'm not going to give myself credit for that. But The Grabber, dude. If this was 2022, I'd probably say number 1. That's a lie. Maybe. I don't need to look. Dude. The Grabber is such a good villain. And my expectations for Black Phone were up here, and in my opinion, they surpassed it. Again, I know a lot of people that don't like this movie, and I completely get it, kinda. Not really. I'm joking. I respect people's opinions. It doesn't matter to me if you don't like something. I just want to know why, and what's your reason for it. I don't care, though. But the only time I care, like, okay, I'm about to spit some bars, okay? The only time, like, if you guys have seen me get mad at someone's opinion, or if I ever get someone mad at someone's opinion, it's not me getting mad at their opinion. The only time I ever get mad at an opinion is if it's forced. Like, when the Snow White remake was coming out, okay? Of course, it's notably not a good movie. Still haven't seen it. But the actress had a lot of stuff going on. I didn't even know, and I don't care to know, because I heard it's stupid. And all the people were like, oh, this movie's garbage. Oh, the main actress is absolute dog. She sucks. And it's just... it's so forced. Because I've watched clips from that movie. She's the best part of that movie. It's just forced hate. That's the only time I don't like it. And the Black Phone 2 had a lot of forced hate. I don't know why, but it just did. Like, I saw a lot of people say they're disappointed. that's not forced hate, but there is a lot of forced hate. Like Cody Leach, Sean Chandler, they're respectful about it. That's a lot of forced hate, and it makes me a little sad, because why are we giving forced hate about a sequel to one of the best modern horror movies of all time? Yeah, you heard me. I'm not, did I stutter? I did stutter that time, but, I didn't. Like, easily one of the best horror movies in the past decade. But yeah, The Grabber, and this is basically only Black Phone 2. This is not Black Phone 1, 2025, so Black Phone 2, and I'd still put him this high, dude. I thought he was phenomenal. I thought the movie was phenomenal. I'm still gonna rant on it as much as you guys say I'm glazing. The Grabber is a phenomenal villain. But at number 2, the one that beats The Grabber, well, one of the people that beat The Grabber, Aunt Gladys.
Principal Miller and Gladys.
Aunt Gladys is just, like, straight away a horror icon. If she gets that prequel, I am gonna go nuts. Dude, I am so excited, like, so excited for the future of if they actually do stuff with weapons. Because, dude, Aunt Gladys and just the weapons in general, such a good movie, dude. The movie was great by itself. Aunt Gladys boosted it. Like, that is one of the greatest original horror concepts that I've ever seen. Like, I say, like, people would say it's not original because it's a witch, but the way she's a witch, it's like, the stuff she does is really original. I don't remember, I think Zach Cregger made this movie. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. I might be thinking of someone else, but I think it's Zach Cregger. Or I'm thinking of a different movie. I'm so sorry if I am. But dude, he knows how to make a movie. And the thing about it is, I think he said on an interview that either this was based on a dream or this is just something he came up with just on the, like, not on the spot, but like, just something random, and it doesn't really have a meaning. That's awesome, dude. And call me a hypocrite all you want, because I hate Skinamarink because you have to search up what it's about, but it's a little different, because Skinamarink is a bunch of camera shots, the movie. Like, it's just camera, the movie. It's all you see is 5 minutes later. Like, I don't like Skinamarink. I think it's one of the most overrated movies of all time. Movies, not just horror movies, movies. Don't like the movie, think it's bad. Will never watch it again unless I'm forced to. But this movie, you don't have to, like, it's literally just, like, sure, you can interpret it if you want, and that's what it, like, this is a good, like, Skinamarink, you have to interpret it your own way, but there is a meaning. For this movie, you have to interpret it your own way, but there's not a meaning. And I like that about this, and I think Aunt Gladys just boosts this movie to another level, and just, like, gives a horror element to a horror movie. This movie was already creepy on itself, but just adding the character of Gladys boosts this thing up to creepy to, like, horror. Like, I would see about 90 Aunt Gladys projects and not get bored. This character is awesome, and no one's gonna convince me to say otherwise. But we all knew, number 1, the penny from Final Destination. You heard me loud and clear. You heard me loud and clear. Not the kid that throws the penny. The penny itself is the biggest villain of Final Destination. Because not only does it cause the entire movie, not only does it cause a bunch of fake, like a bunch of near-death experiences, But there's a dream sequence where all the people die. And I get that's a dream sequence, but that means she had that dream, which made her cheat death. And that's the whole reason Death's out for her family. The penny is the whole reason that movie exists. That's why Death's after us, because we were never supposed to exist. But yeah, dude, really put your mind into it. Put your mind into it. Final Destination Bloodlines doesn't happen without that penny. Does not happen. To be fair, that means she wouldn't have a family. But that's the point. She has a family, and that's the whole reason all of them get killed, is because of that penny. Put your mind to that. Because that penny caused all the deaths in that dream, and that dream caused her to tell everyone to leave, and her telling everyone to leave caused all people to leave, and that caused all their families to die. That caused her to die. That caused her whole family to die. The penny is the reason for everything. And you can say that about, like, and Gladys is the reason weapons happen, or all this. True, but, like, the penny is, like, the actual, like, it's, like, it's a physical reason. It's not like a witch. And I know it's death that caused it, but it's not supernatural, technically. A penny caused all of those families to die. A penny. Death did, sure. Yeah, sure. But it was that penny that finished the job and made all those people die. I'm done just spitting y'all facts. Make sure you like, subscribe, the notifications, comment on listening details, and tell me your list. If there's not comments to this video, I will add them soon enough. But yeah, dude, make sure you like, subscribe, the notifications. Comment down below when you see next videos. And spooky month is over, baby. It is over, and I think I'm gonna actually post 2 videos before this. So y'all, I wanted to end spooky month off perfect sweep. So yeah, I'm done spitting facts about pennies. So yeah, spooky month is officially over. I'm excited to see what the rest of this year holds for us. I'm excited to see what next year holds for us. And I'll see you when the clock strikes midnight on October 1st.